It was 20 years ago this June, and Mike Tyson was at his peak. The youngest heavyweight champion ever, Tyson was fighting the undefeated former champion Michael Spinks, and the whole world was watching.
I was just a different person then than I am now. You know, I thrived on that kind of stuff back then. That was my life back then.
That was 18 months before his loss to Buster Douglas. 4 years before he went to prison for raping a beauty pageant contestant. These days, Tyson is 3 years removed from his last fight, and his life is much less intense.
I was a guy who just loved doing this thing, man.
In his prime, no boxer, not Dempsey, not Lewis, not Ali, was as ferocious as Michael Gerard Tyson. He went through opponents like a chainsaw, cutting them down one by one by one. For a short time, he stood alone at the pinnacle of his sport and of the sports world. He was more than an athlete, he was an icon. But now, at the age of 41, Tyson is different, both physically and mentally. Do you like the life you're living now?
I'm adjusting to it. I just know that I'm a funny guy without being stoned. You know, I don't have to be stoned to be a clown. I don't hang out with the people I normally acquainted myself with in the past. You know, I'm not that type of person anymore.
After years of addiction to alcohol and drugs, Tyson is at the dawn of a new phase of his life. Court-mandated sobriety. Last fall in Phoenix, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of felony cocaine possession and 1 misdemeanor count of driving under the influence. He was sentenced to a day in jail and 3 years of probation. But he's been clean since the time of his arrest in 2006. Subject to monthly drug and alcohol testing. He spent much of 2007 in rehab in Los Angeles. What's it been like for the last year plus? Not drinking, not taking drugs.
Oh, it's a struggle. I want to take drugs every day. I want to drink every day, but I just don't because I have made that commitment not to.
Where do you find the strength to resist?
I just think it's day by day. You know, just working day by day. I don't want to get involved in that lifestyle no more. I just want a different life now.
After his sentencing, Tyson decided to move from Phoenix, where he'd lived for nearly 4 years, to, of all places, Las Vegas. It was here not so long ago that he was the king of the Strip and the strip clubs, a fixture of the desert nightlife. Now, he is again not far from the madding crowd, but he says far enough.
I've been there, done that. I saw where that life got me, so I'm just trying to build this new functioning life around myself.
The recovering Mike Tyson isn't just sober, he's verging on dull. There have been no recent rants threatening to rape, castrate, and cannibalize. No chasing photographers with mayhem on his mind. And after repeated bankruptcies, no more wild spending sprees. You've been in this new house now for a couple of months. What's a daily routine for Mike Tyson?
Get up, clean my bed, watch television, call my accountant to hear him say no, he's not going to give me any money. No, really, this is the kind of life. This is really it's really a mess.
Well, it's amazing that you, of all people, now have someone in your life, though, who is able to say no to you about spending money. I mean, that's got to be a positive step.
I really hate this guy for that. No, that's not true at all. I just really despise this guy.
But you listen to him.
Dude, the guy has the money. What am I going to say?
So you are controlling your spending habits.
That's going to be part of the change, I guess. There's no way I would be able to live in a house like this if I didn't. You ever watch that commercial when life comes at you fast? Yeah, and it's coming at me so fast, I'm really kind of lost sometimes.
But less lost, it seems, than at other times.
Maybe I was addicted to chaos, and that's the only way I know how to function at that particular time. You know, when I look at these things that happen in my life. I just think about I brought these on myself, and they have to deal with the responsibility. Say, hey, you done this, and I don't like that. That's what I have a problem dealing with.
Dealing with the mundane is a new experience for Tyson. He grew so accustomed to turmoil that his ongoing attempt to adjust to its absence presents its own set of challenges. You're living in a beautiful home. You have a good relationship with your children. You're clean and sober. This is probably not the Mike Tyson at 41 that you envisioned when you were 21. You didn't think you'd still be alive.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not, it may appear to be. I wish I could come and give you this whole shtick like, well, this is great, everything, but it's just not easy.
The electricity in this crowd is awesome.
What was easy, famously easy, was his startling 91-second destruction of Michael Spinks in the summer of 1988. Even as his personal life was spiraling into chaos, including a pending divorce, in the ring, Tyson was still electric. Watching it with him now, he seems almost not to recognize the man he once was.
You know, when I used to fight, I used to look at myself as being some guy that fought some barbarian tribe or something, or some imperial leader. It was just really crazy stuff to my mindset back then.
Did that mindset make you great?
It made me successful fighting. I don't know about great.
Everybody said that Spinks looked terrified. You think
Well,
he looked
for
terrified?
me looking at him, he looks pretty afraid. Pretty frightened, you know?
Do you remember looking into his eyes?
Yeah.
Are there any questions by either of you?
He wasn't too kosher. He wasn't too kosher at all. It didn't look like he was happy being there.
The uppercut, body shot, down goes. Mike Spinks.
I had no respect for his punching power or anything. I wanted it to be a first-round knockout.
He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this.
I couldn't really enjoy that victory. I had so much chaos going on in my life at that particular time. So I had wives fighting with managers. I got 3 girlfriends in the audience. It's just a mess. I'm a mess.
The Spinks fight, Tyson at his best, now barely stirs the former champion. Whatever pride he takes in his achievements is tempered always by the knowledge that they were so fleeting. What is it like seeing yourself at that time?
I wish things didn't turn out the way they did, the career and everything. But I just gave it a hell of a fight. I didn't lay down, I didn't just give up. Kept giving it a good fight.
And you're still fighting.
No doubt about it.